face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Your dreads off. My wood is laying them mouse. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Roll this bottle, pick the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox. In Miami with my and she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense. Oh, hit a ride around with. Call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Got do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got it on the door. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make a wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'ma up this waters. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. His dreads off. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Roll this bottle, pick the car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox.
Don't mind me, don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you made from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. In the studio, just cooking up beat. My word is to fire heads. Be talking this shit sponsor ugly, cause they need some dance. You only good to my household. Gotta treat these women on man. Tired of full house, draw me in the house. Tryna help her like Danny Chan. Ain't worry about them no more. Ain't worry about me no more. Why they playing these streets so much?
Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Portland Trailblazers taking on the Boston Celtics. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Pass to McCollum. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Rebound Boston. Tatum drives in. Shoots over Powell. The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Horford right side. On the wing, Richardson. And it's off from three-point range. Lillard outside. Out to McCollum. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
The Blazers with two elite scoring guards in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, that's what makes it work.
Pass to Nurkic. Powell outside. 5 to shoot. From the low block. And the shot is good off the backboard. And Chris, with Lillard and McCollum, they're both such gifted shooters. That helps them coexist.
Yeah, they're both threats on or off the ball. They make things easier for one another. And both great locker room guys. Their friendship off the court, that really helps as well.
Here's Lillard, following the bucket by the Celtics. Shoots. Second shot opportunity. There's McCollum with the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is who McCollum is. Someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Merciless. Dunk right there by Tatum. Reminding the defense he's unstoppable when he wants to be.
Here's Covington. Here's Nurkic. Right side Covington. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Horford. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now a timeout called by Portland. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Here's Lillard. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job in brushing off the physical defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Kanter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And that one's good. Zeller.
Yeah, Zeller is a talent you can't leave unchecked inside. He'll take that shot every chance he gets.
To the paint. Here's Kanter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kanter's got his second basket of the night. Portland leading. To the middle. And the layup is good.
The muscle of Zeller coming into play. Great work taking on the defense and powering through the contact.
Richardson up top. Pass to Williams. Oh, stolen by Nance. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lillard. Horford pulls it in.
That's a shot they're always happy to give you. He knows the finish.
Left side, Brown. Here's Tatum. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Tatum's got 8 points.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Pass to Nance. Another shot. Up and over Richardson.
Larry Nance Jr.
Shot is good by Nance.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Here's McCollum. Shoots over Tatum. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Trailblazers leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
Here's McCollum. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Boston trailing. Here's Brown. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And the start of a new season, Chris. What's opening day like for a player?
Special, BA is so special. Whether it's my first year or my 15th. I always got butterflies. Nothing. Basketball.
Timeout called, Portland. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen. Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Outside Covington. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
At the line for 2 shots.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, I mean, Jason Tatum, to me, has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic winners.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Powell outside. Covington up top. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Covington's got his second basket on the night.
Can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Lillard. The 3-ball. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. No good with a layup. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Lillard outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Lillard's got 5.
A volume three-point shooter. That's because his confidence is what makes him so dangerous for teams.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Left side Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. It's good. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Yep, that one goes. Smart has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively inside.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Browns break out offensively. It could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to the shot-making arsenal.
Now Portland with it. Trailing by 5. Lillard. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. Now, this is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Robert Covington.
It's good on the putback. He has 6.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. It's tipped. Pass to Brown. Over Lillard. Oh, Covington with a block.
Looking like the all-defensive player he is. Covington saying, not here, not now.
Brown drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 13. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Now here's Tatum. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Pass to Kenner.
That's a 3-second violation.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
To the lineup for the Trailblazers, Larry Nance Jr.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. For 3, Covington.
Robert Covington.
Drops in the 3. Covington's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, Dame takes pride in being a leader. He passes like this. Speak to this.
Here's Brown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the inside. Pulls up.
Oh, it's such a disciplined defender. I mean, Horford with the mobility to get to the right spot and put his size to use.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Celtics leading by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Outside, Brown. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
From Marcus
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. And tonight, Brown is doing it all. A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Count it. Brown's got 19.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Smart grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Up and over McCollum. No good from 11 feet. Right wing. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say probably a wing. Because you can kind of switch up on the length. You can be as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that. Quickness, shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, yeah, I'm probably going with the a pick-and-roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
Richardson up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Smart. Clock at 4. Here's Tatum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Pass to Tatum. It was stolen by Lillard. It's a one-on-one situation. Now here's Nurkic. Here's McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Horford with a steal. Down low. Here's Tatum. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Portland calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Trailblazers ball. 11-point game. And stolen by Williams. From deep. Powell with a steal. No one near him. Count the basket.
2 minutes.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Simons.
Anthony Simons.
That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Smart. From 12 feet. The shot won't fall. And it's Portland the other way. Nance right side. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Al Horford. Jaylen Brown.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Pass to Smart. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. The 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland trailing here. Now Zeller. Guarded by Richardson. Pass to Simons. Back to Zeller. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Tipped.
Smart. By Marcus Smart. Very few defenders in this league can match his ferocity.
A nice shot by Brown.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
To the inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 7. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lillard outside. Out to Covington. Back to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. And they get it back. Horford with a steal. The kick to Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Personal foul.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Here's Lillard. Rejected by Brown.
Just tenacious defense from Brown right there. And superb at playing shut down defense, stifling shooters.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Over to the left wing. There's Tatum with the 3. Here's Lillard. Outside Covington. Out to Lillard. From deep three-point range. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Richardson. McCollum with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Fires it from 18. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's an effective shooter from the in-between area. Lillard knows he can take this shot whenever he wants.
Hits the trifecta. Now McCollum. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Out to Lillard. Shot is up. McCollum's shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Zeller with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
McCollum on the wing. Brown with the steal. Tatum with room to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
A natural leader and active scorer. I mean, when Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's...
Timeout called, Portland.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
All right, look who's coming on out to the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And we're seeing a bunch of top high school prospects go pro now, Chris. Do you think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just the 5-star athletes, because they're one of them probably anyway. But if I'm in college, I would hope that the pro leagues don't expand any more, because if it did, it could cause a major shift.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Tatum, good.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaylen Brown.
He had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
That's his second personal.
Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Here's Lillard. The rebound, Celtics. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Second chance effort. That one's wide left. From deep three-point range. And it's Kanter with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce.
Yesterday, now we're just reminiscing. Oh, yesterday. Keep my head up over water, my eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. picture only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
Mahima oceans, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery. Tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? Do all that I can and be all I can be.
I'll keep holding you down. Even though you're not around, so hard to get over it. I've tried to get under it, stuck in between. It is my
With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now here's Curry. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Irving. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
Pass to Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
On defense, the 76ers. Outside, KD. Aldridge trying to break free. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Curry with it. Picked up by Aldridge. From deep three-point range, 76ers with the new shot clock. Embiid. Irving with the steal. Left side, KD. Over Harris. Durant. That's good.
We talk so often about three-point and restricted area shots, but the best players can score from the mid-range. Count Kevin Durant amongst them.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Durant, that's good.
3 points.
Lethal outside shooting. That is Kevin Durant at his best. Give him airspace and turn the lights out.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebound.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Offensive rebound. Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. On the wing, Harris. 5 on the clock. Here's KD.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Green bounce pass. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really use. That size. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Aldridge, no luck.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And Green puts up a deep three. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Harden. There's the drive.
James Harden.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
Timeout call for Philadelphia.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Now, here's Maxey. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Durant. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Irving misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
To the inside. Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. 14 feet away. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Kyrie Irving
gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant, who learn how to operate without the basketball.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Nets ball. Coming down from the floor for the Nets.
Here's Harden. Curry with the defensive effort. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, we're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Simmons. He takes it in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Now it's the lineup for your 76ers. Joel Embiid.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Harden with it. Now defended by Embiid. Lets the three fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
For 3.
The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Kept alive. A shot by Harden, wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Embiid is at the elbow. It's Curry outside. And the three ball is good. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And the 76ers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The 76ers trail by 12. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed? Starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Right now,
and the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Into the line for the Nets.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Kicks it out to Harden. No good with the triple. It's to Curry. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Curry. Over Aldridge. Curry can't get it to go. Nets leading by 9.
It's remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
For 3, Harris. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Right side Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Harden way outside.
James Harden.
From beyond the arc and then some.
Started. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And your Sixers dance team.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Drummond. Over Aldridge. And it's Drummond missing. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Nets. Nets passing it around. And Harden now, top of the key. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And showcasing that overwhelming scrim. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Down low. Puts the move on. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Aldridge.
Marcus Aldridge.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Nets lead by 10.
Refusing to let the D have the last word. Aldridge just excellent at converting on physical defense. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And he drives in. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Up top, Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Next ball.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Irving. Pass to Millsap. Shoots over Embiid. Irving looking over the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 9.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
Here's Embiid. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Pass to Durant. Good on the triple.
Kevin Durant.
He's got 10.
3 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Now Simmons. Now here's Curry. Millsap covering. Outside for Simmons. Over Millsap. And that time, also a missed shot. Nets leading by 15.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Curry fires from way outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. For Brooklyn, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Now here's Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 6.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Pass to KD. And stolen by Simmons. Outside Curry. Now Drummond. Shoots over Mills. And it's Drummond missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
First team foul. Coming out from the floor for the Nets.
1:27 left to play in the third. Pass to Milton. Now here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here is Durant. He's got 12. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression of Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Brooklyn with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Harden. Driving the lane. Outside Irving. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 13.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
That's his second.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul. At the line for your...
That one misses for Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
for three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bucket is good. 18 points for Joel Embiid.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Kyrie Irving.
That one drops for him.
Well, Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And so it's Brooklyn with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Simmons. Outside for Curry. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 76ers. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Danny Green. That's his first personal foul.
On the wing, Harris.
First team foul.
Pass to Claxton. Harden outside. The kick out to Irving. Harden trying to get open.
Kyrie Irving.
And the Nets, another three.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
Here's Embiid. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. And the Nets, another three.
3 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The line for the Nets.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Tips it. And Simmons is right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fires for 3. And Harris is good for 3. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Danny Green, absolutely fearless. You can make a three, I can do the same.
And the Nets, another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Curry, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Outside for Millsap. This one for 3.
Paul Millsap
drills it from outside. Millsap's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simmons. Aldridge trying to break free. Pass to Simmons. They shoot again. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 20.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Here's Aldridge. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Kevin Durant.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Joe Harris.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.